Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all having a great day. No Yankees recap today, but I decided after seeing Aaron Judge hit another home run this afternoon, I gotta do a standalone video just on him. Fact is, Aaron Judge is having his best season in years, and particularly since 2017, his rookie year, and that's what we're going to dive into today. But real quick, before we do, may I ask you to drop a like on this video because it helps me out a great deal. Anyways, let's get into it by refreshing our memories of Judge's historic 2017 season, where he hit 284 with a 422 on base, slugged 627, leading the league with 52 homers and a 174 weighted runs created plus, which, just refreshing my memory, that's insane. A 174 weighted runs created plus, his best year to date, and a year that, as we all know, should have resulted in the MVP of the American League, but not going to get into that today. That's all besides the point. But yeah, after putting up arguably the best offensive season for a rookie in baseball history, and that's a fact, Judge's 2017 season is, I didn't want to say arguably, because statistically it is the best offensive season for any rookie in baseball history. But yeah, he had some heavy expectations to live up to heading into 2018, and live up to them is exactly what he would do. At the All-Star break, Judge led the Yankees in just about every offensive category, posting a 936 OPS with 25 home runs and 60 RBIs. Now, not quite the 1.1 OPS he had at the break in 17, but still a damn good sophomore season that, if not already, officially cemented him as a top 5 player in the sport. Unfortunately, in late July, Judge, he made the mistake of, maybe you want to blame him for not drinking enough milk, but he became injury prone that July, because he was unable to avoid a 95-mile-an-hour fastball to the wrist from Jacob Janice, keeping him out until mid-September. To this day, it is very frustrating to talk about, but regardless, he finished the season with an elite slash line of 278, 392, 529. Of course, that's average on-base slugging. Had a 150 weighted runs created plus and a 5.9 WAR. So as for production, if you could just somehow try to ignore the fact that he missed about a month and a half, that wasn't even his fault. He had a good season, put up elite numbers. And then the next year in 2019, he put up elite numbers yet again. Now, in 19, he did have a legitimate injury. He strained his oblique, but the offensive production was still there, along with excellent defense. In 102 games, he hit 272 with a 381 on base, a 540 slugging, a 141 weighted runs created plus, and a WAR of 5.5. Another good season, but, another year where we hadn't been able to see 150 games of Aaron Judge. Then, of course, there was the 2020 COVID season, so once again, a lost season mixed in with he did have some lower body issues. Which that brings us to next year, which going into this year, like we talked about expectations and pressure before, there was a lot of pressure entering this year on Judge to not only, put up MVP caliber numbers again, but to do it over a full season. And that's exactly what he's doing. First of all, anyone with a brain should have expected this. If he didn't get hit by that 95-mile-an-hour fastball from Jacob Janice, the injury-prone narrative, it hardly exists. But now he's staying healthy and is putting up his best year since 2017. Over 115 games, he's hitting 295 with a 386 on base, slugging 543 with 29 home runs, 72 RBIs, a 153 weighted runs created plus, and a WAR that just hit 5. He's probably going to finish, at this point, he's pacing for an over 6 WAR season, which, guys, if you're not exactly aware what the tiers of WAR are, above 6, that is considered elite and MVP caliber. But all those numbers that I just listed, they are all career highs since 2017. Now, the 295 batting average, that would just be a career high in general, but the 386 on base, that's his best since 18. Slugging at 543, that's his best since 17. 29 homers, 72 RBIs, 153 weighted runs created plus, all career highs since 2017. As for this year compared to the rest of the AL, he's second in OBP, third in OPS, and third in weighted runs created plus. And by the way, Judge could still finish second in MVP voting. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani, he's going to run away with the MVP award, as he should. But Vlad Jr., if you've been feeling like you haven't been hearing as much about him lately, there's a reason for that. He has just a 736 OPS over his last 30 games. What's Judge's? 988 over his last 30. So the way it's trending, I expect Judge to finish with better numbers than Vlad Jr. to end the year. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Judge, he's having his best year since 2017. He's the best right fielder / center fielder in all of baseball. And I actually just dropped a shirt stating that best right fielder in baseball, a little face picture of Aaron Judge. I'm big on, this is the kind of shirts that I wear, where it's like a simple design, just like a headshot or just like a simple message like this. If you guys want to purchase one of these, they're pretty cheap. I listed them for $17.99. You can find that down below. And yeah, that'll do it for this video, guys. Expect a Yankees recap come Monday morning. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Let's go, Yankees.